This is Horrible Couple, Extra Horrible Edition by The Oatmeal. It's a party game where you make very unpleasant comics about romance. It's by Exploding Kittens. It's made for 2 to 8 players, and it is also rated NC-17, so be careful, this is not safe for work. Here's a view of the sides of the box, where you have the bear and the kitty. Back of the box reads, "You won't be able to get through game night without ugly laughing." This game features unique, hilarious art from the viral webcomic The Oatmeal. Hundreds of cards make for endless laughs and replayability. How it works. Players compete to play cards that create comics about relationships. Whoever puts down the funniest final card wins. It also includes a date night version that measures how much you love your partner. Inside the box, you get a folding pamphlet that advertises other games in the Exploding Kittens line. Throw burrito, let's hit each other with swords, stuff like that. With the rulebook, you get 2 different versions, competitive mode and cooperative mode. This is the date night version. The box contains 57 question cards, 166 response cards, and 215 compromise cards. To play, we're going to construct a 3-part comic strip, starting with a question, followed by a response, then finally a compromise. Players will earn a point if their compromise is chosen as the best final part of the comic. To win the game, be the first player with 3 points. To set up, take the question, response, and compromise decks out of the box and shuffle each one separately. We're not going to bother with that. Place each deck face down in the center of the table. Each player draws 5 compromise cards into their hand from the compromise deck. You can look at your cards, but keep them secret. Pick a player to go first. If it's your turn, set aside your 5 compromise cards. You won't need them this round. Next, flip over the top card of the question deck and put it face up on the table in front of you to make the first part of the comic. Then, draw 3 of the top cards from the response deck and look at them without showing the other players. Pick the response card you like best as the second part of the comic and put it face up next to the question card in front of you. Discard the 2 unused response cards into the box. You won't need them for the rest of the game. Now that the question and response cards have been chosen, all that's missing is the compromise card. Each of the other players, i.e. everyone but you, picks 1 compromise card from their hand that they think would be the best 3rd card in the 3-part comic. Players pass their chosen card to you face down. Don't look at any of them yet. After everyone gives you a compromise card, shuffle them so you don't know who gave you which card. Then turn them over and read each one out loud. In your turn, by picking the compromise card you think best completes the comic. The player who gave you that card identifies himself and wins the round. They get to put the winning compromise card face up in front of them. It's worth 1 point. Before starting the next round, all players should have 5 compromise cards in their hand, so take turns drawing compromise cards, if you need to, until everyone has 5. Continue clockwise around the table with the player on your left taking the next turn. The first player to earn 3 points this way wins the game. Now let's take a look at the cooperative mode that has this love-o-meter, which will measure how well you know your partner. This game sets up just like the competitive mode, where each player draws 5 compromise cards into their hand from the compromise deck. Pick a player to go first. If it's your turn, set aside your 5 compromise cards. You won't need them this round. Next, flip over the top card of the question deck. Put it face up on the table in front of you to make the first part of the comic. Then draw the top 3 cards from the response deck and look at them without showing your partner. Pick the response card you like best as the second part of the comic and put it face up next to the question card in front of you. Discard the 2 unused response cards into the box. You won't need them for the rest of the game. Now that the question and response have been chosen, all that's missing is the compromise card. Your partner picks 1 compromise card from their hand that they think is the best 3rd card in the 3-part comic. Then, your partner draws 2 compromise cards from the compromise deck, shuffles them together with the compromise card they picked from their hand, and passes all 3 compromise cards to you face down. After your partner gives you the 3 compromise cards, turn them over and read each one out loud. End your turn by guessing which compromise card you think is your partner's. If you guess correctly, you both earn 1 point. Keep the winning compromise card face up nearby to track your points. If you guess incorrectly, your streak is broken. Discard any points you had and start from 0. Before starting the next round, both players may discard any number of compromise cards they don't think their partner will ever choose and draw back up to 5. Now it's your partner's turn. Continue alternating turns until you beat your high score on the Love-O-Meter. And there you have the rules of the Oatmeal's Horrible Couple Extra Horrible Edition card game. This is very fun, great for date night, great for a party game. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.